Hello everyone and welcome back to another round of PK Crash Plays Final Fantasy VI. I know we're starting a little early today, but I managed to get a drop on some stuff, so I figured I would just go ahead and start things off with a bang. So, without further ado, we were just getting ready to move on into the next big part of Sabin's solo adventure, and let's go ahead and do that. Barren Falls. This must be Barren Falls. To the south is the Veldt. Dangerous creatures there. And the Empire's right on our tails. If we can slip through the Veldt, we can reach the town of Mobliz to the east. I have served my purpose. Shadow? Thanks for your help. Let's join ranks again sometime. So basically in that moment, you have no choice. This is the point where the game kind of forces Shadow to just kind of ditch you and leave you for other greener pastures. So, we're going to be crazy, and we are going to just straight up jump down the falls. No barrel, no nothing. Let's get it done. Nope. So we have to more or less fight our way down these falls. It's kind of more or less an endless little menagerie of monsters spawning in the moment. Or piranhas, as it were. Kinda wishing I had still gotten the fire dance by this point, but, you know, what can you do? It's not necessary by any means, but it would be much easier if I could just clear the whole room. Down he goes. They gotta learn to stop smacking Cyan, man. He's just gonna keep on countering. And if I had his fourth sword technique, that probably would help too, but I think that's still like a few levels off. Sabin's is a lot closer. Gotta heal. Even though he doesn't really need it, it's just taking precautions. Can only Kamehameha wave so many of these guys. Oh, here we go. The Rizzo Pass. Which I always wondered if it was like a mixed around form of the name of, you know, Piranha. It just seems kind of weird. Dispatch. Well, as you can see, I don't really struggle too much with the fights regardless. Because down he goes. Oh. Well, maybe jumping down the falls wasn't the best idea. Draped in monster hides, eyes shining with intelligence, a youth surviving against all odds. That's our buddy Gau, everyone. Sabin's come to. And you are... Whoop. Scared him off. Oh, some of my favorite music. Welcome to the Veldt, everyone. So the Veldt is kind of a special place, one you're going to see here coming up. Essentially, it's a place where all the monsters of the game can start appearing. There's a reason for that. See, once we get the character Gau, he is kind of a Beastmaster type mixed in with like a Blue Mage type. Kind of a more unique take on it. And that, he learns how to use their abilities by basically, like, leaping on them and then, like, living among the enemies for a time. So Gau basically also operates on this manner of doing these beast moves in a form of rage. And that you can choose who you want him to, like, emulate, like what monster you want him to use the attacks of. But you cannot personally choose the attacks that he uses. It's kind of their way of being like, you know, a little more unique than just having him, say, be like a Blue Mage, where you can, you know, cast only certain spells that some of these enemies learn. We're gonna... oh, I can't run away from this one. Probably because we're gonna run into Gau this time. So one thing about being out here on the Veldt, too, is that obviously with Gau known, if he is out there raging, or if you haven't caught him yet, you have a random attempt or a random chance of running into him while you're fighting. So say you get rid of these guys, you know, kill them off, blah blah blah. Watch me Kamehameha this dude to pieces. Boom. Goodbye. Oh. Never mind, Gau didn't show up. But sometimes when it'll end, you'll see him just magically pop up and, like, start speaking. And then you have a choice on what you want to do. Essentially, in this part of the game, we've reached Mobliz. We're going to take a quick nap at the end because I'm a little beaten down. And we get us back into fighting shape. So, in order to get Gau into the party, you would basically have to feed him. You know, he's like a wild animal. He has to know that he can trust you, so you have to be able to give him some food or something to prove, like, hey, we're good. You don't have anything to fear from us. Later on in the game, once you start using him to rage and stuff, he will more or less start, like, appearing on those moments. But all you have to do is kind of give him a second, and then he'll recognize you, and he'll join your party again. If you attack him, he, of course, will run away, and then you either have to keep fighting until you find him, or basically just come back later. This region's called the Veldt. Monsters from all over the world migrate here. You stop by the house up in the far north? The guy there's a tad psycho. Threw his own kid out thinking it was a monster. So, in case you guys haven't pieced that together, that's essentially the origins of Gau. He was basically a kid to that one crazy dude who had the house back when I found Shadow. And he essentially, like, threw his kid out onto the Veldt because he thought he was a monster. So, poor Gau is literally that guy's kid, left to die by a very nasty individual. So we got the plumed hat, bandana. Oh, iron helmet's better. Gonna do that, obviously. Bandana for him. Kung Fu suit's already equipped. Iron armor for Cyan. And we're actually good. Okay, so we're gonna equip, optimize real quick. There we go. And now we're all set. Before we get going, I need to do a quick little test on something. I will be right back. Just 1 second, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. I am back and I am ready to go once again, so let's just jump back out there. Out hunting, I noticed a kid running with a herd of beasts. His parents know where he is? Oh, they know, or at least one knows. It was just an asshole. I'm from Miranda. The Empire invaded and made me join their army. I fled when I heard we were making for Doma. They caught me and did this. Now I can't even move. I'll never see Lola again. On the desk is a letter. Will you please read it? I can't get used to Imperial troopers walking the streets of Miranda, but otherwise things are okay. Flowers are blooming in the garden, telling me spring is here. How are you doing? I'm so worried. I wish I could fly to your side. Rest and know that I think about you constantly. Come back to me, Lola. I'd like to write her back, but I can't even pick up a pen. So that's more or less the story of a poor soldier that, was unfortunately destroyed by the life of the Empire. Postage to Miranda is 500 GP. Gonna send a letter for that soldier, right? Sure. We did him a favor, and we actually sent out a reply for his letter, so that she knows that he's alive. So they'll send one of those birds off with his letter. Right now, we need to go to the item market because we need to get dried meat. Eat when hungry. That's essentially what we're going to give Gao once we find him. Oh, welcome aboard, Star Tickler. Yes, this doesn't look like Dead Space 2 at all. Hopefully it's not saying that. I put it up as Final Fantasy when I posted it, so... If it says Dead Space 2, I apologize. We will be back with that tomorrow. For now, let's go find ourselves our mystery kid out here in the veldt. Lobos. There he is. Wow. Hopefully. Ooh, I'm hungry. So you gotta give him the dried meat. So he doesn't run away, and also so he knows that you're friends. Have some dried meat, sir. I love his characterization. What the? Thou art so odd. I'm Cyan, and he's Sabin. You Sabin. You Cyan. Me want more food. No more for you. You go. Get more for me. You're a regular munchkin. And you, afraid of me. You wanna fight? Me not wanna hurt you. Stop looking at me like that. Man, you're pretty tough. That fun! You strong! Me like dancing. You good leader. Shut up. Simmer down, sirs. And thou, old wild one, who might thou be? Thou? Thou, thou. Thou, thou. Thou, thou. Thou, thou. You angry? Cyan. You angry? Me? Cyan. Are you angry? Me? Cyan. You angry? Me? Listen, his family was just... Me understand. Me sorry. Me not mean person. Look, we can't have ye two prancing round all day. Gao, I think we're going to get on well together. Why don't you join us? Ah, I give you present. Gao give Cyan and Sabin nice gift and thanks for food. What manner of rubbish do you suppose he's gonna... Gao's treasure! Shiny! Shiny! Shiny, shiny, shiny! Can anything be that shiny? Does Mr. Thou like shiny thing? Mr. Thou's that one over there! A shiny thing, eh? Think how jealous Locke's gonna be when he hears about this. Who be Locke? He bad man? Maybe he try steal my treasure. Locke? Well, he's... Listen when someone's talking to you. I think he's trying to tell us something. Alright. Carry on. Here. Here. Shiny thing here. Sabin? Place where you buy food. It called Mobliz. Cyan? Place where you stand. River brought you there. Now we go Crescent Mountain. Shiny thing there. Look, let's just go along with him to this Crescent Mountain. Why did we invite him along anyway? Mr. Thou, hurry up. We're leaving. Hey, I told you once I'm not Mr. Thou. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Dead Space Sunday. Definitely still Dead Space Sunday. Oh, here's the Kappa. Here's how to build up Gao's skills. 1. Choose Leap, a command that only appears when you are on the veldt. Keep fighting on the veldt and Gao will reappear. He'll have learned the attacks of the monsters you were fighting when he left and returned. Wow. Wow. Choose the command Rage and you can use any of the attacks he's learned. And now, please continue your quest. Cute. Okay, so we are actually going to take advantage of that a little bit, because we're going to go around and we're going to get him at least a couple of rages, just to make sure that he's squared up. A lot of the random monsters that you find right now are all things that he's actually already raged before. Oh, that's right. So, he's got the Were-Rat already. Actually, he's got a lot of the good stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to find anything better at the moment. Because he can do that. Basically just burn him up. So also, in doing his rages, he actually gains certain aspects that the enemies themselves have. Like right now, as the Magitech Armor, he has a shell protect spell cast on him basically at all times. Meaning that he will take less damage as he is raging as the Magitech Armor. Okay, so I believe that's what we have right now with the Rhinotaur. I can technically have him jump as one of those things, but they're really not worth it. And besides, I think he chooses who he wants to jump on, so yeah. We just kind of go with it. We'll have to fight a little bit while we wait for him to come back. Because he's going to spend some time with them and learn their ways, and then once he's done, he's going to come back to our group with that new ability. Oh, and we're stuck at a pincer. Dang it. Just another moment where it would have been nice to have Fire Dance. Gonna keep my Kamehameha wave streak going. By the way, Gao won't appear if you do things like pincer attacks, I think, or even back attacks. You have to be able to just straight up regular fight, otherwise he'll just continue to not show. So we'll have to go and do a few more fights, but we are at Crescent Mountain now, so we're at the place where he basically wants us to be. Kind of wishing that Cyan's counter would pick back up again. Boink. There we go. Good old counter. Alright, time to slash. Boink. Oh, good. Now we just wait. Ooh, wow, wow! I'm Gao. I'm your friend. Let's travel together. And that's how his rage works. So now he's learned the abilities of that chipmunk creature. I think it's called Pipsqueak. So, now that we are here, Gao is going to show us where his shiny treasure is. Cyan, the shiny thing Gao spoke of isn't here. Sir Gao, where exactly is it? Gao, forget. Shall we look around? Indeed. So we'll basically have a quick little peruse trying to find his item. It's actually just here. There it is. Is this it? Gao's treasure? Treasure. Yes. Looks like glass. Looks like it just might fit. Is this of any use? Will this really let us breathe underwater? Let's go. So this is basically Sabin's one gambit to try and get them back to Narshe. Or Narshe. Current's fast. Yeah, no kidding. But unless we hop in, we won't see our friends again. So we're basically going to use a diving helmet and just ride the currents. Poor gal. Let's go. And now we make our way. I believe this is called something Trench. I can't remember what it is. I wanted to say Marianas, but that's a real-life trench. Actanion. So we're here. We can only do these things. I'm gonna have him do Rhodox. Nice try. Mess him up, gal. Down they go. So you can choose which way you want to go on this thing. It basically all it differs is that it gives you certain treasures if you go to different places. Basically where I'm going right now. We're gonna go ahead and do... Oh, it was the Grease Monk, that's what I got. We're gonna do the Rhinotaur again. Yeah, there's that counter. Dispatch. Get rid of that jellyfish. Oh. That's what I get for trying to do Pummel instead of Aurebolt. Megavolt! There we go. I knew that was a reason why I used that one. Still haven't learned a new Blitz. Dang it. I'm gonna go back to that Rhinotaur, because Megavolt is a blessing in disguise here. Time to dispatch. I guess I'm gonna stick with that, because trying to do Pummel apparently like leads me down a path of just missing all the time with my blitzes. I think we should be stopping here in a second. Oh, nope. I guess you only stop if you go right? Oh, darn it. That did not do what I wanted it to do. It just basically skipped me doing the button inputs and just went straight to the fight. But, good news is, we got Megavolt. Yeah! Oh, that could be bad. Crap. Of course it killed everyone. I hate that thing. I forget that it does Aqua Rake. You don't see it do it very often. It was basically like a gambit that it pulled off there at the end. At any rate, I don't have to really do anything from here. We'll just go back to where we were. None of these things are worth fighting. We'll just run from them. Those are like level 1 creatures, basically, and he already has their rage, so it doesn't matter. I won't be using the Grease Monk anyway, so we're just gonna run. I mean, keep on attacking him. We're gonna just basically make this a farce. Jerks. Got some money. There we go. Now we're getting out of here. Gotta skip past this point. Because we know where we need to go. Alright, back to the shiny thing. There we go. I'll make sure all these guys are healed too before we jump in. That way we don't have to worry about this thing possibly cooking us again with that friggin' aqua rake. Never before have I actually had that thing use that ability. The game just decided, oh, okay, we're gonna just screw you over right there. I forgot. Once you move to the point where you use the helmet, it's all basically out of your control. The game just takes control and does everything for you. So we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in right behind. Take that. So we're gonna cut left again because, like I said, it kind of skips some of the things that are not necessary. So. Oh, are you kidding me? Friggin' jellyfish. Of course, none of these things where I can, you know, like things that I can rage, or not rage, anything I can leap onto because we're outside of the Veldt. But now I have to try and resurrect Sabin because he's been murdered. And hopefully they don't get murdered in the meantime. Okay, I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna heal Cyan real quick because he's getting low. There, we got rid of one of them, so in case they both try and friggin' aqua rake, only one person can. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, and I'm just gonna stick to the left this time. I think this is like the quick way of getting out of the trench. Good, got rid of him before he could do that. Now let's hope we get rid of that thing before it can gigavolt everyone. Nope, gonna gigavolt Cyan. Man. Just punched see an enemy. Yeah, hopefully we'll just finish off here. Nope. We gotta go through one more fight. And of course it's with two of these guys. Crap. Okay, I gotta heal Cyan real quick. I need to heal Sabin real quick. Then I can finally get down to fighting, and hopefully they won't do their stupid ability before then. Alrighty. Please, Doc. There we go. So we basically followed this trench that like had a jet stream in it, basically. Led us all the way back to the other part of the continent so we can actually get ourselves back to Narshe. I could talk to him and basically go right now, but I would rather actually get into Nakia, which is where we are, and talk around. You met that old man, lives near the Leet River? His wife bore him a son 13 years ago. And it was a problem birth, and the woman passed away. The man totally lost it. He thought the newborn was a monster. Wonder what happened to the poor little baby. Oh, he's with us in our group. Yoo-hoo, you handsome thing. How about joining me? Tee-hee. How dare you, you licentious howler? Geez, don't blow an artery, baby. Baby? Cyan, don't let it get to you. I'm not like that. No one thinks you are. Just let it go. Stop whispering. My ears are burning, baby. Enough! Have you no shame? I'll have you know, blah blah blah. Goodness. You know, I always wanted to actually voice Cyan as like Hank Hill. I think it would be really, really apropos. You took one look at me and thought I was a loser, right? You're obliged to buy from me now. Whatever you say, kid, weirdo. Poison and Dark, we got one of those already. Yeah, I'm not obliged to buy crap. Magus hat. Another bandana. Why not? I'll give him both bandanas. Oh, but he can wear a iron helmet. Crap. I didn't know that Gao could actually wear the iron helmet. He needs a kung fu suit because he needs to look tough. And I'm gonna get him an iron helmet. So Gao, I don't believe, can wield any weapons. Because he's a wild kid, he basically just uses his hands and whatever he uses to rage. We will check out the weapons anyway. Ooh, a mithril pike. Probably should start selling some of this crap that I don't need. I love how they call the weapons that Cyan uses as knives. They're actually katanas. That's just a really terrible translation, once again. The famous Wooly and his terrible, terrible translations. Alright, I'm gonna sell all Shadow stuff because we aren't gonna see him for a while. I keep the other things because they might be useful. We'll buy a pike just for good old Edgar there, even though I won't really be using him for fighting much because of his tools. Alright, since we barely survived all that, I'm going to go to the inn here and I'm going to have a quick nap. Good mattress for 150 gold points, or gold pieces. Why do I always say gold points when I see GP? I think I got tainted by Chrono Trigger. Okay, well, now that we got everything done here, we've basically done all we can do. Let's get ourselves to Narshe. South Figaro bound ferry. Still need to shop or hop aboard. Let's get ourselves off to foreign shores. Narshe is just a stone's throw away. I hope the others arrived safely. I'm sure they did. Me hope so too. The three have reached Narshe, and a decisive battle is about to take place. I understand all of it, except, how can we be encouraging bloodshed? I never said that. Something like it. He's right, you know. Banon, our blood will spill because of you. Emperor Gestal's racing to acquire Magitech power. He set his sights on the Esper that was found here. The increased use of Magitech power will surely lead to global destruction. The War of the Magi. The mythical battle that set mankind back 1,000 years. Can this really be happening? People will never learn. Brother! Sabin, you're alright. Who's with you? I'm Sion, retainer to the Lord of Doma. Gao! Gao! The people of Doma were wiped out by the Empire. Kefka poisoned everyone. Barbaric. Elder? But that was only because Doma was collaborating with the Returners. If we make that mistake... That's nonsense. Locke. The Empire is poised to attack Narshe right now. What? Locke, where did you hear that? Celeste here was one of the Empire's generals. I knew she seemed familiar. Sir Gao, out of my way! This is General Celeste. She torched Miranda. She's an Imperial spy. Now stand aside. Wait! Celeste has joined the Returners. She's fighting with us now. But I promised I'd protect her. I will not back out on my word. Locke, are you still thinking about that? I was also an Imperial soldier. What? The Empire's evil, but not all of its citizens are. Oh, this is... Emergency! The Empire cometh! I don't care what you do here, just get me that Esper! Lord Kefka, there are civilians here. Exterminate everyone! But Narshe is neutral. Idiot! Read my lips! Dispose of any who oppose us! March! I love Kefka. We really have no choice. Let's make ready for war. They're after the Esper. We moved it into the hills. Then we're going up after it. Locke has a complicated past. I wouldn't go thinking it's something... Oh, I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. Cold as ice. Should have read that faster. So, you were born with the power of magic? Isn't it a lovely gift? You can use magic too? When I was a baby, I was artificially infused with magic and raised as a Magitech knight. Have you loved anyone? What's that supposed to mean? Don't think for a moment I trust you. Fine. Use your own eyes, then decide. Alright, so this is basically where we get ready for battle. In order to make sure that we do get ready, we have to equip everyone here in the moment. So, we just go down the line with her, and with him, and with her. She's as good as she gets. Same with him. With him, I can give him the Mithril Pike, which will open up the Rune Edge, which I can then give to her. Sabin's good, Gal's good. Okay, we're all set. So we're going to go back to this, and I'm going to do the quick save point thing. It's going to re-scramble everyone back to their original spots. Point. Saving before the big battle. And here we go. Prepared? Yep. All set. Let's do this. Save the Esper from Kefka. Need some info? No. We're good. So basically, the way that I go about this is I have it set into 3 teams. First team is going to always be Terra, Edgar, Sabin, and you know what, I'm going to just do Locke. I guess screw it. Cyan and Celeste, and then Gao all by himself, basically. It's hard to split it up when you really don't have that many people, but don't worry, we're not going to need all of them anyway. So here we go. Oh ho! It's General Celeste the Traitor. How delightful. This will be fun. Go! Get those vile insects! I think not. Watch me tear a swath through you. So Locke is really only here because, like I said, he's my main man, and I kind of just, you know, favor him regardless. Everyone else is here for a reason, though. Because I basically need all these people to kick some butt. I could have technically had Celeste in this group, which would probably have been a good decision coming up with Kefka, but... oh no, we're gonna make it through. Plus, Locke can attack twice with the Genji glove, so... there's that. Okay, we're gonna blitz through this dude. Bounty Man and Trooper. I'm gonna cure everyone real quick because everyone's kind of losing a little bit of health here. Really wish I knew Fire Dance. Heck yeah, that auto crossbow's going hot. Here goes Locke with the finish. Yeah, you and your dumb counters. Thanks, game. Alright, so that's the end of them. We're going to go ahead and do a quick heal on Locke. I'm going to make sure that Sabin never unlocked that blitz. Okay, he didn't. Cool. So now we just kind of charge through the ranks. Gotta fight these guys because they'll get rid of one of them in my way. I'm going to steal from that dude. Of course he couldn't steal. Can't wait to get him his thief glove. Thanks for the cure, Tara. Down you go. And now for... oh, crap. Damn it. Fine, gotta leave it to Locke again. This is the rider. This is basically the dude sweeping the back. So once we get to this point, that means we're at our mini-boss. Oh, and I got the Mithril Vest. Ah, crap. I forgot that he, like, counters hard. Well, fine. I'm gonna hit you with a pummel. See what you think about that. I'll have to resurrect Locke after this is done. There we go. Ryder's dead, so bring him back real quick. Gonna heal down the row. Boom, 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 boom. And of course, one of those heavy troopers got me before I could keep going. I forgot to put the Mithril Vest on somebody. And of course, they keep on aiming for Locke. I don't know why. It's like the game is trying to, like, make a point like, hey, dummy, don't put him in your party at this point. Well, game, I'll have you know I won't be bullied into doing things that I don't want to do on this game, so screw you. Eat pummel. Oh, he's gonna tech laser in. Oh, jeez, tech lasered her. Oh, I gotta heal her now. I need to put Edgar in the back row too. I keep forgetting that because he's using the auto crossbow. There's no reason for him to stay front. And I think with the pike, don't quote me on this, but I think with the pike you can officially, like, actually keep them back row and they don't lose damage either. So. Anyway, let's see, potion, boing, 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 and a tincture real quick to get our MP back. It's the last one I had. Okay, oh, right, I forgot. Let's see, Mithril Vest, perfect. Okay, here we go. Straight into the Kefka fight. I'm gonna steal from him because he's got a fairy ring on him, and if I can steal that, it would be really nice. Oh, in Ether? I think in the updated version they have him with a fairy ring. Which is why they're like, yeah, you want to steal from him because it's got a good stuff on him. Oh, and I need to use her to actually heal everybody because we have a group that's about to go down. Alright, Tara, let's cure everyone. Oh, crap. Well, luckily he spread that out amongst all of us. That would have probably killed otherwise. Yeah, there we go, Locke. That's some critical hit damage, my boy. Gotta keep curing. Don't think you won. I'll be back. Yeah, that's right. Run, you coward. Oh, the peace ring. Ack, I won't forget this. And they all disappear. Where's the Esper? Is it okay? Well, here we go. Oh, that was a close call. Can it still be alive? Impossible, right? Terra, what is it? Whoa. No. Terra and the Esper. There's some kind of reaction. What? What am I feeling? Huh? What's going on? Please, tell me. Who am I? Who? Terra! An Esper. I can actually feel its mind. Terra, step away from the Esper. Whoa. Super Saiyan. Yikes. Well, hey, she can fly now. You're awake? Where's Terra? She changed into something and took off. She looked like... She looked like an Esper. Locke, are you okay? Something happened to Terra. There seems to be some connection between Espers and her. Anyway, we need to find her. Witnesses saw her screaming across the sky to the west. Let's go. I promised her I'd... Locke. Think, people. The Empire still wants that Esper. Bannon needs our help, too. A former Imperial soldier. But we've no choice. We must help her. Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Terra will stay and guard Narshe. Figaro Castle could shuttle us to the Western Province. Then we'll make for Kolaghan or Jidoor. So, at this point in the game, obviously you choose who your party's going to be, and it's going to be this way for quite a stretch, so you want to choose wisely. And I'm here to tell you there is a certain combination that you can get for basically maximum effect in terms of storyline, and those people are Locke, Edgar, Sabin, and Celeste. Taking Cyan or Gao at this point basically has no effect on their storylines or anything, and so it's basically useless to even bring them along. I mean, the fighting skills and stuff for Cyan is great, and Gao is not too bad either, but it doesn't allow yourself to, like, really experience some of the backstory for some of these characters. And I don't want to leave anyone high and dry, so we're going to bring these four here. I could technically leave one behind because you can technically get Shadow at this point too once you reach Kolaghan. The problem is that leaving any of these characters out kind of hinders some of the story, so I just don't bother with getting Shadow at this point. It's not necessary. It's more or less just a if you want to type thing. So that's why I did this one, even though, like I said, I will always go for Locke because, you know, he's my main man. So here we are in Narshe. We can actually move around and explore the place for once without having to worry about people chasing us out of town. Oh. Only the chest in back is locked. Can it be opened? Locke can open it. We can get earrings. 5,000 gold. The thief knife. That's the locked one. It's got a gold hairpin in it. Just an FYI. Hyper wrist. Sneak ring. And the wall ring. And that's why I came back here, because there's a lot of stuff here for Locke. So I'm obviously going to take his sprint shoes off. What we're going to do is we're going to put the sneak ring on him because it raises his success rate of steal. And the thief knife here, even though it doesn't get a chance to let me see it, I'll show you in the item thing here. Randomly steals an enemy's item. So it's good for that reason alone, and it's also very powerful. So we replaced the Guardian with the thief knife. And now I can steal while I'm fighting, and with the sneak ring I will have a better success rate of stealing. So, pretty nice. Got the Atlas armlet and the sprint shoes. Jewel ring and the true knight. And I'm going to give her both earrings, because since she's the only magic caster in our group, she is basically going to be our mage. So giving her 2 things of earrings basically doubles her power in terms of magic power. So, also another good thing. So with that, we can't do anything about that treasure chest right now. Locke just, I guess, doesn't feel like being a bandit and picking that lock, so nothing really here. There's the fairy ring, don't really need it. Got the barrier ring there too. It casts shell when your hit points get low, which they really didn't think some of these things through, I don't think, and I'm just saying that for effect, really, but also because it's kind of true. A lot of those items basically only work when they're low health, and it kind of defeats the purpose, you know? Like, Shell is there to try and protect you against magic spells, but if your health is low and you're getting that shell, chances are you're still probably going to die to whatever attacks you. So it's just kind of, you know, whatever. But we got ourselves Regal Cutlass. That thing's garbage. Mithril Claw he's got. Ah! But here's another reason why I came over here. So the flail is one weapon that she can use. The problem is she cannot use her runic ability when she is wielding the flail. So I don't normally go for that for her, because even though nothing really casts magic around this point in the game, some things will later. So I'm going to keep her with a sword. But Full Moon is what I choose for him, because it's one of his long-range weapons. And even though I won't have him at long range, since I have him doing this, I can do the Full Moon and the Thief Knife and basically have him as a DD Destructionaire. So this will be very, very nice going forward. I'm going to heal real quick, get a free heal. Always remember that. If you're ever in Narshe, and this is just a pro tip, they have an inn, don't ever sleep at the inn. It's a racket. You basically pay money for something you can get for free from that bucket. So, with that, let's go ahead and save. And hopefully we can start getting some levels with poor Locke here. I've been trying to include him in some stuff so that he can get some levels up. But the game seems very hesitant to give me level ups at this point in the game. And everything here is like level 2, I think. So I'm gonna just destroy it with one hit, more or less. Yippee! Actually, I wanted to check something. I said something about the Mithril Pike attacking the same from the back. Let me see. Oh, it does not. So, there we go. That means I need to probably move him from the back row again. Just as a precaution. Oh, and look what's back. Figaro Castle. So you're about to see why I basically wanted to have both Edgar and Sabin in the party when I came back here. Because while it's obviously not going to mean too much to Edgar coming back here, it's going to mean a whole hell of a lot to Sabin. Oh, this is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. So, our sprint shoes guy just left. Go figure. Welcome back, King Edgar. Wow. Make yourselves at home here. Get some soft. I can't take money from the king. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take it. So I believe with him in our party, we basically pay for less on certain things. They obviously try and give him a discount so that, you know, he's the king. They don't want him to pay full price for anything. But this is the one we want to talk to. So this guy basically has what we call his smorgasbord of tools. And we're going to go ahead and just get everything, because even though we won't probably use half of these, they'll be good to have on hand. The drill is basically one of the go-to tools for fighting for right now. It's basically going to be our replacement for the auto crossbow for individual encounters like bosses and stuff. It penetrates an enemy's defenses, and that's no joke. Flash blinds multiple enemies, also really good. Gases multiple enemies with the Bio Blaster, and then the Noise Blaster confuses multiple enemies. So there we go. Gonna rearrange. So even though Sabin came up this way, he's basically vanished from the game. And the only way to make him reappear is to basically go into a cutscene. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just basically skip right ahead to that and get some story out of the way here, shall we? Need a rest? Yes. So everyone goes to sleep for the night. And in doing so, we cut to Sabin. Castle hasn't changed much. And yet it's all different. Mom and Dad are gone. Everyone's gone since that day. Tonight took a turn for the worse. There's a chance he might. No! You're wrong! This can't be. Matron, the king, he's... Sabin! Sabin! My father... I don't believe this. So, they went and told you. Edgar, here you are. Your father. He just uttered his last wish that Figaro be divided between you. This is nonsense. Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad, and the only thing on your minds is who's going to be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not... You are as bad as any of them, Sabin. Empire of murderers. They won't get away with this. Matron, please leave us. I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war-sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right? Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? And what would Dad say? Sabin, let's settle this with the toss of a coin. If it's heads, you win. We'll choose whichever path we want without any regrets. Okay? This is for Dad. And then you opted for your freedom. It's been 10 years. The little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Sabin, I often wonder if he'd be proud of me. Don't you ever doubt that. 10 years. Where has the time gone? Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Here's to Dad. To Mom. And to Figaro. So there we go. We got ourselves our little interaction, and we now know basically what happened there. Probably why Edgar and them basically joined up with the Returners in the first place. He recognized that they probably did poison his dad and left him for dead. And so he just didn't trust them anymore. So now we're going to use this to get ourselves over to the next island. Lots of requests this month. If it's your wish, I'll take you beyond the mountains. Go to Kohlingen. So he basically flips a switch, and the place just submerges. Now we're going to take our submersible castle, and we're going to ride it through the dirt and the desert, past the mountains. And all the way up here. And seriously, is that not just the coolest freaking thing ever? A freaking submersible castle that can travel between two continents. Next stop, Kohlingen. Watch your step. So this is the jail, basically where all the miscreants are all held. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them. Hey, let us out of here. I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Relax, they're just blowing off steam, but I'm telling you, there's no sense keeping us here. We're just small potatoes compared to the real threat lurking out there, and King Edgar knows it. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. Keep that guy in mind. Of course, he's gotta be something fancy because he's the only person there who's not human. But here we are on the far western continent. And we're going to save because this part right here can kind of get tricky. If you get stuck out in the desert, there's a thing that can literally turn you zombified and it can end your game in one run. That had happened. It sucks. Gotta try and get some levels out of this, so I'm hoping I can maybe get some here. Oh, of course, you friggin' blind lock. Didn't do you any good, though. out some free-dried meat. I actually don't have any eye drops. So I need to get some while I'm here in town. So we don't necessarily have to stop here. This is Culligan. It's kind of a little, off the beaten path, but there's a reason why we're stopping here. As you can tell from that music, Shadow's here, and there he is. Stay away from that guy, he's an assassin. So, like I said, if you come here as a group of 3, you can actually ask him to join up with you, and he will. But once again, it's another situation where he will only join up with you for a certain amount of time, and then eventually he will just ditch you. So, in the end, it's not really worth it. Oh, my brother's a bit touched. Lives alone to the north and dreams of building a coliseum. Oh, it came to my house, a monster of light. Looked somehow human. Oh, Tara did that to his house. I keep forgetting that, she just basically, accidentally set things on fire while she was flying by. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house. Now it's deserted. And this is where we get some backstory for Locke. My boy. Wasn't able to save her when she needed me. Locke, what are we off to find today? Soon, you'll see. You're not going to believe what awaits us up here. Come on, it's worth a fortune. Locke, look out! Rachel! Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Get out of here. It's your fault she lost her memory. Wait a minute. She said yes, we were gonna... go. I don't know who you are, but ever since you came here, my parents have been upset. You'd best leave Rachel alone. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. Locke, your being here doesn't help. A year passed. When I returned here, I learned that Rachel had perished in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she passed away. The last thing she uttered was my name. I should never have left her side. I failed her. Bastille or elixir? Thanks, Rachel. Best stay away from the house on the eastern edge of town. The old coot there spends his days mixing curious herbs. I heard he keeps ghosts under his house. So there's something back here that basically leads us to a secret treasure chest here with a green beret in it. And the green beret is good for Locke because it raises our defense and our health a little bit. And since his health is atrocious right now, it's good to have. So we are going to continue this little story for Locke by going to the old coot's house with all the wacky music. Oh, and look who's in the bed. Oh, is that you, Locke? It's been a while. Oh, that. Worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. I used some herbs to put her into suspended animation. She won't age a day. That's what you wanted, right? I had to use my herbs, I did. Rachel. You mean those herbs have actually saved her? Of course. The love of your life will sleep here like this forever. What if there was some way to call her back? If you could call her back, she'd come back. I'm sure you'll find something that'll bring her around. Locke. So, in a kind of creepy sense, Locke has somehow managed to keep his beloved girlfriend that he lost's body from decaying and deteriorating, in the hopes that he can someday find a treasure that will actually bring her back from the dead. And that's his whole story, more or less. He's just looking to try and find something to help resurrect her. So here's where I could have actually gotten some of his, these are ninja weapons, basically. The fire skein, the water edge, and the bolt edge. As well as the shurikens, I have plenty of those still. But since we're not using him, well, don't have to worry about that. Mithril shields. Now this is where we need as many of these as we can get. Because we need to start equipping them on everybody. So you get a shield, you get a shield, and you get a shield. And I'm going to start selling everything I don't need at this point. So Guardian's gone. Guardian's gone. Air Lancet's gone. Mithril Blade, Regal Cutlasses, all three of them. All these shields, plumed hats, leather armor, the Kung Fu suit, and the cotton robe. All gotta go. Okay. So we're going to give them 2 iron helmets. We're going to give him iron armor. Locke doesn't need that, so we don't need to worry about that. So there we go. Do. Okay. So now we're all basically loaded for bear. I'm going to use whatever left in our cash supply to basically get us a tent again. And we really aren't keeping up with cash flow at the moment, so hopefully that's going to turn around soon too. But anyway, we are all set now. We could technically go north and meet the Colosseum dude. It's not really necessary. I'm going to just keep on going south. And we're going to fight some of these things. I forgot to get him some softs or the eye drops. So he's going to be blind for a second. But I'm going to do flash because screw all these things. I'm going to blind him. And I love that. You can actually use that and it does like a blinding effect on anything that it affects, and it also does damage, which is cool. Because in other games they would just make it so that you have to try and do things like that. So, and I stole some soft right there from that thing. Awesome. There we go. Edgar and Locke finally gained a level. One more for Sabin, and I can actually probably get him set up with Fire Dance. I'm hoping. Yeah, take that. Oh, nice retaliation. So blind doesn't seem to be affecting Locke at all. I don't think he's missed one hit yet, which is awesome. Iron Fist and Mind Candy. Got a Flash. Oh, I stole a tonic. There we go. Good job, Locke. And last but not least, oh no. Got sleep stun. That's okay, Locke will finish it off here. Stole another soft. Getting some good gold out of this at least. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the tents. I think it basically gets rid of all your status effects and also heals everyone to full. So that's gonna be good. Okay. I think we're good now. We'll keep going forward. So there's actually a secret up in that forest, and I'm going to go ahead and skip, and I'm going to tell you why. The secret that's in that forest is there's a secret Chocobo stable there. Essentially, it's your way of going like, hey, you don't want to fight anything, you want to just go to the next town, this is your free little ride. Well, not free, the game basically charges you to do it, but you can just, you know, pay a little cash and get yourself an enemy-free ride down to the next town. I'm gonna try the Noise Blaster. There we go. They're all confused. Oh, he put himself to sleep. Big old dummies. Bing! So we'll walk through the forest a little bit, because we'll get different kinds of enemies if we do, and unfortunately we didn't get anything there, so here we are, in the town of Jidoor. This is Jidoor, the westernmost town on the world map. Well, isn't that a nice little factoid for us? Excuse me while I go over here. Mithril shield, yeah. Headband, all garbage. Ooh, mithril vests, though. Finally everyone else can get caught up with my weapon, my, powerful stuff. Ooh. So, white dress for her. Ninja gear. Okay, so, obviously gonna give the ninja gear to him. Gonna give her the white dress. And we'll try and sell some more. Get rid of the buckler, the blue hat. 2 bandanas, and leather armor. There we go. Just enough to get more ninja gear. That means I can get the mithril vest I used to have on Locke to Edgar. There we go. Now he's almost decked out in full mithril. Isn't that spiffy? Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous. I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house, it's far to the south. So that's basically like a little hint there, like, hey, I wonder if you're going to go there eventually. And we will. Ooh, the Kaiser. Probably need to update his weapon before I go out. But I don't know what to sell. I really don't need tonics. basically garbage at this point. Everything's about potions anyways. Sleeping bags, meh. I'm gonna get rid of all these shurikens, because like I said, I'm not gonna have Shadow in the party for a while, and I'll have better stuff by the time he comes back, so... Give him the Kaiser Knuckles. There we go. Cool. So we basically got everything we can here. I can technically participate in the auction house, but I have no money at all. Like, zero money. And this part right here, not going to do us any good, because this is kind of a layover town where we actually go to where we need to go to find Terra, which is the town of Zozo. So, let me save once again. Oh, crap. And no, we're not going to take the bird. Because once again, we are going to keep on walking so we can get some level ups. Nice. Oh, Sabin got a level and still didn't learn Fire Dance. You are killing me, Smalls. I think it's level 15. Down he goes. Ooh, got a mithril knife. I don't think that's actually good for anything. Nope. Mithril knife sucks. Oh boy, I got a back attack. So basically all of our attacks except for that one is going to basically be weaker. So I'm going to have her use Ice, and I'm going to have him use Flash. What a jerk! Just like throws a stone at that guy and just knocks him clean out. Oh, Celeste learned Imp. So now she can turn enemies into imps if she so wishes. Oh crap, she's out of magic? I don't feel like I used any magic as her. Like, I mean, I've been using Cura, I think, but like, that's literally been it. I used Ice once and it was literally enough to just empty out her magic. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, we are back in this. I'm gonna have him blitz again. Have her slash. Oh, I stole a potion. Good deal. Heck yeah, Celeste. Oh, I know what's going on. I just caught on to what I did. So, she has something called the Rune Edge on her at the moment, and if you check what it says in the menu, consumes MP to inflict mortal blows. So for people like her, who have magic spells, it's very powerful. But it's also devastating to her MP, which is what was happening there. So, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway, welcome to the lovely Zozo. It's a degenerate town full of nothing but thieves and robbers and bandits and murderers and drug dealers and hookers and all sorts of fun things. Oh, I'm gonna steal. Yeah, there's some eye drops. So yeah, if you're wondering why you're suddenly seeing her like hitting criticals every friggin' time, that's why. Oh, dang it. So, that thing used Vanish, which basically means that any physical attacks we try to do now are gonna miss. Instantly. But, spells are also instant criticals now. So, he dug his own grave. So there's just dead people laying in the street. This right here, if I remember correctly, it is 6, 10, 30. Crap. I usually remember that one first try, and of course now I'm forgetting it. Oh, it's 1050, So 6, 10, 50. There we go. I knew I was close. There we go. Unlock the chainsaw. Now the chainsaw is a weapon that, or is a tool that Edgar gets. And the chainsaw is literally like one of the best tools that he gets in the game. Like, pretty much bar none. It only attacks single targets, but it's basically what the drill does, but better. And that it basically can either do major damage, like a whole buttload of damage, or it can do an instant kill. So I'm gonna heal everyone. He's gonna blitz again. Chainsaw. Yeah! 510, that's probably the highest I've seen damage go for us as a group so far. Take that, Slam Dancer. Ooh, we got a barrier ring. Nice. And also, of course, you gotta be careful fighting here because everything steals. This place is dangerous, and don't you dare think about jumping between buildings. So, don't talk to these people, because they all lie. Like, everybody in the town will lie to you. So whatever they say, pretty much just do the exact opposite of what they tell you. Oh, gold wrench. Crap. Take that. Stole some more eye drops. Nice. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go over here because I think there is something over here, even though this isn't where I need to be. And also, we could just use more experience points all around, so I'm gonna take the opportunity while I have it. She's gonna heal everyone, and he's going to chainsaw whoever's standing. There we go, Locke gained another level. Level 13. Ooh yeah. So, there's a tonic in there. It's supposed to be a shop for all things, but as you can see, no one's really here. Oh, Hades Gygus. Oh, couldn't steal. It's the first time that that's actually failed me. Oh. Ah, crap. Whew. That was close. So, as you can tell, Hades Gygus sucks. He likes to basically counter any kind of kill on him with Magnitude 8. Which is basically a earthquake that is a magnitude 8. There we go. So now she's healed. And if we find him again, we're going to just run from him. Yep. Because now that you guys seen what he does, we don't need to fight that again. Especially because he does a lot of damage and we don't have that much healing stuff at the moment. Come on, talk to me. The clock is no minute hand, is another point at the right time anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, so this was actually kind of a waste. We will just keep on going with what we got and fight these dudes. Really wishing Sabin would just learn Fire Dance already. Because without Fire Dance right now is kind of killing our chances of stuff. I'd be going through a lot of these fights faster if I could do that, just because I don't really have like a clearing capability at the moment. Crap, come on. Game was trying to fight me on that. Gotta love that old flash bulb. There we go. So this is where we want to be. We want to go down to the relic shop, because as we climb up that, we're basically going to get to where we need to go. Getting some good eye drops at least. Girl, haven't seen any girls here. Might want to check the top of this building. So strangely, the most true thing he can say right there is basically to check the top of the building. Get everyone to run away. I'm going to have her take one more ether, and I'm going to try and not keep her... Or I'm going to keep her from fighting so that she doesn't use up all of her magic before we get up to the boss. There we go. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Oh, we got to do this. Time? It's 4. It is not. So basically, in order to like figure out what you're supposed to set that clock to, you're supposed to talk to everybody who gives you time information, and then do exactly what they tell you not, you know, do what they don't tell you to do, essentially. So that's why I came up here. So we are going to change out, for right now, he's going to not be using the Genji glove, he's going to be using the Thief glove. Because what it does is it turns this into him using capture. Oh, and I didn't get a shield. I sold the last one I had. Well, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take away his sprint shoes. I'm going to give him the Genji glove, because he has the Kaiser and Mithril Claw. So that'll be good. And then instead, I'm going to give him the sprint shoes. And he's got Imp and Mute. Yeah, I don't need to worry about... Oh, wait. The Jewel does something else. Anyway. Hyper Wrist. Raises Vigor. Peace Ring. Berserk and Muddle. Okay, so that casts Reflect. Yeah. None of these things are really necessary. Dark and Petrify are fine, so I'm going to just leave it at that. But now he has Sprint Shoes. So I can keep running. and everything is good. Oh, I should have put... Crap. I was supposed to put Locke in the back row because then he's not going to take as much damage. And then he can keep capturing and stuff, basically doing damage and stealing at the same time. So, very nice. I got her cure real quick. So the only way you get anywhere in this place is to basically jump between the buildings. If you try and do it any other way, obviously you get roadblocked. So, yeah, when that guy tells you don't jump between the buildings, he's a liar. The second hand of my watch is pointing at 4. Liar! So we're gonna capture. See, it lets me fight and it lets me basically steal at the same time, so win-win. Oh, crap. Luckily it didn't do the save and I need him to level up, dang it. Oh, there is a potion. I forgot I stole one from her while we were fighting. So there we go. Didn't have to waste any MP trying to save everyone. Other than these? Okay. I hate fighting in these rooms because these things basically just... they steal from you or they keep on healing each other and it's just a pain in the butt, so... Zozo, unfortunately, is not a great place to level up. The seconds are divisible by 20. They are not, you liar. There we go. Everyone's healed up. Or a bolt. Please hit that guy who just vanished. Yeah, there we go. Luckily for me, Sabin knows what's up. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. I want to keep going this way. I really do love the music here. It's just, it's very unique. You know, like, don't really hear a lot of, like, tunes like that. Get out of here so I can fight things out here, which I will fight. Oh, and there's the boss right up there. Oh, good, and the fire knuckle, so we actually got ourselves set up for pretty decent fighting. Ooh, he stole goggles. Oh, you dick. You just stole money from us. 4,000 gold to be precise. Yeah, I ain't taking that lying down. Oh, crap. Way to go. Fine, I'm gonna just hit you with a flashbulb. Suck it. Good. We got all that money that he stole back. Okay, so we're almost to the boss. We're out of healing items. Nothing there, so here we go. Good day, gentle folks. Can I be of service? I hate fighting, so I'd better let you pass. Dadaluma. So we're gonna steal from him because he's a jerk face. I'm gonna chainsaw him because he's a jerk face. And she's basically going to be on cure duty, essentially. And he is going to be on kick his face in duty. Chainsaw time. Ah, crap. That is one thing I keep forgetting, like, using the chainsaw against this dude's kind of antithetical, because he can accidentally try and do an instant kill on this dude, and it obviously won't work. So we do drill instead, because it's basically a guaranteed damage deal. And since he has safe up now, where it would just basically protect, we will be cutting through his defenses. Oh, and we stole a jewel ring. Awesome. Okay, now he's summoned in his friends. So we're gonna flash. There we go. Down goes the Macho Man. Got a headband. Hardly any XP for killing him, but, you know, because it's neither here nor there. Running shoes. Those are good. Those are basically haste shoes. And an X potion. Oh, and there's our friend, Terra. Oh. Terra? Terra. She's scared, you know. Who are you? This girl is your friend? Is Terra alright? You call her Terra. Terra. How odd. She is undamaged, but I fear she can't understand you. As for me, I am Rama. The Esper Rama. Esper? But don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean we don't live here too. Espers take a variety of forms. Sometimes we live here, taking the shape of humans. You have nothing to fear from us. Why do you hide the fact that you're Espers? Humans and Espers can't survive together. But my grandma told me that Espers and people once lived side by side. Was that just a fairy tale? No, that was no fairy tale. That was true. We started out as friends. Then along came the War of the Magi. War of the Magi. It took place long ago, Espers fought humans who were infused with magical power extracted from Espers. Fearing our magical powers would once again become a target, we fashioned a new realm and moved there. About 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon it. Humans who knew about Espers and the secret to Magitech power. Thus began a hunt for Espers. Only in this way could Emperor Gestal create his invincible army. In response to this, we erected a doorway and threw the humans out. Even as we speak, many of my kind are trapped in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I fled here to avoid a similar fate. That's right. Relax. I sensed that Terra was in trouble. My magic summoned her here. Terra's an Esper? No, she's actually quite different. Terra looks like she's in pain. Her very existence strikes fear into her own heart. How can we help her? When she accepts this aspect of herself, I think she'll be alright. We have to do something. Then free those of my kind imprisoned in Gestal's Magitech research facility. One of them can surely help her. If we find the Magitech research facility, you're sure we'll find your people? Magitech research facility? Your people are... Like a coward, I escaped leaving the others there. It'll be the end of them. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are incorrect. You can't drain a live Esper of all of its power. It is only when we are reduced to Magicite that our abilities can be transferred in total. Pardon? When we transform into Magicite, our power can be relocated. Magicite? That's what's left of us when we pass away. These are my comrades who fell while escaping the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. Well then. Old man, are you really gone? Magicite. He traded his power so that others might live. Why are you doing this? We few can help save many. The War of the Magi must not be repeated. Receive the Magicite Rama. Receive the Magicite Stray, which is Keishi. In other iterations, they just call him Stray in this one. Receive the Magicite Kirin. And the Magicite Siren. I'm pretty sure I butchered that still. I always used to call it Kate Sith. That's what it looks like, but it's obviously it's I think it's Gaelic, it's Irish, something like that, and it's, it's a different kind of pronunciation altogether. So, but yeah, now we can get espers. And espers are basically how you do summons in this game. Whatever you have equipped is basically what your summon is, and you learn spells from them at these rates. So, basically, as you go through battles and stuff, you will get magic points, essentially. And what your learning rate is, basically, is what you get in terms of points. So, say I fight some of these enemies and I get 1 point, and I have a times 10 for Bolt. Well, I basically get 10 points because it's like 1 times 10. Makes sense. So anyway, that's how leveling this stuff up. And basically, while I have Rama equipped and I level up on this character, I will get +1 extra stamina as I level up. So this is what we were talking about last time when Master Fran and I were discussing during Final Fantasy VI. This is basically where you want to start leveling people, because you can use these to enhance their stats and basically make them way more powerful. So I always do it this way, where I have Locke takes on Rama. I have Sabin basically gets Siren. Means he gets Sleep, Mute, Slow, and Fire, which is another good one to have. I have Edgar gets Kieran, because we need somebody else other than Celeste to cure. So I make sure that I do that one. And then I have her take up Stray, because even though she knows Imp, she doesn't know Muddle and Float, and it gives her magic power +1. So, there you go. Now we all have espers, and now everybody has magic points. Though nobody knows any spells yet. They will only learn them once they finish up with, like, leveling up. So we're going to leave Terra there. Oh, and our friends showed up. Everyone here? I was thinking, let's talk on the way. The Empire's trying to drain magic from espers. This can't be true. Celeste? I don't remember because I was asleep when they augmented me. But I've heard rumors to that effect. Then we're going in. We best split up into 2 groups. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narshe. Indeed. I'll go to the Empire. I know it well. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Locke? You need a hand? So you're basically stuck with Locke and Celeste in this moment. So, because we just obviously started leveling stuff up, and I don't want to break up the party because we just loaded them up with all sorts of espers, we're going to put Edgar and Sabin back in there. Plus, with their abilities and stuff, they are going to be the most helpful going forward with these battles coming up, so. Please wait for us in Narshe. We'll find our way back safely. If you wish to change group members, head for Narshe. The game's way of basically being like, look, if you really, really, really need to change your stuff, you have to walk all the way across the map to go and change your party out, so make sure you didn't screw things up being stupid. So anyway, how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the continent to the south. No boats go there. The people of Jidoor, a town to the south, can probably help us. Locke? Yes? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's bound to be treasures there. Besides, I've always wanted to an inside look at the Empire. So these two are basically like here to explain espers and stuff to you. You have a piece of magicite. Want to learn more about espers? No. We don't need to learn more. We already know everything. So, Terra is basically locked in a state of, basically in a coma of sorts. So, if we are going to actually help her out, we need to go to the Magic Tech facility and unlock special Esper there to basically help. And as you can tell now, everybody has the magic command, even though nobody but Celeste still knows any spells. And I'm really trying not to have her use any, magic up by swinging her weapon. We just basically did that whole thing without me having her attack once. But she did get a level, and we did get 2 magic points, which means I now am 20% on Bolt for Lock. Which is going to be good. Here's Catchy. Basically exists to confuse everyone. He killed himself with his own stone. Friggin' jerk. Finally, he learned Fire Dance. Excellent. This is gonna get a little easier going forward. I don't have to worry so much about things like taking forever to kill. So, Lock can do that. Drill. And if anything is still alive, Fire Dance. Yeah! Oh, jeez. Well, it's nice to know he can do that stupid stone spell to everybody. And I gotta worry about that crap. Hopefully we can make it to Jidoor before we need to heal again, otherwise this could be kind of dicey. I could use a tent, but I'm trying to save it. Because we got need for it much later. Oh, I know what happened. So I used Keishi to basically summon up and confuse all those people. Well, unfortunately, using Espers costs a lot of magic. See, like if I used Rama here, it's 25 magic every time I cast him. So, we're not going to do that. So I guess since she's out of magic, I could just have her start swinging again, but... oh well, we're almost back to Jidoor. Crap. Fine, keep fighting. Oh, why did I do that? I did that instead of Fire Dance. Crap. Between Edgar and Sabin, I should be able to just kill everyone on the map. I'm so used to doing Aura Bolt now that I just automatically went there instead of fighting properly. Oh well. Got 16k gold, at least that's something. Everyone's caught up on their armor. I want to see about weapons, because I don't think I checked in here, and I think that there are new weapons for everyone. Oh wait, no I did. I forgot. I got everyone set up with weapons before I left. That's how I got his Kaiser Knuckle. Okay, so I need to sell anyway, because I need to get rid of this stuff. So, blah, 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 blah. 2 of these. Ka-ching. I'm gonna keep the thief knife. I know it's stupid, but it sells for 1 gold anyway. It ain't worth it. We're gonna sell the Kotetsu. We're gonna sell the Mithril Claw. Mithril Shield. Heavy Shield. Blah, blah, blah. Oh crap, I forgot. So that Mithril Shield was there because I took the, I took the Genji Glove and put it on Sabin and forgot to equip the shield onto Locke. So, crap. Okay, well, anyway, we are going to... I'm going to keep things as they are right now. I will get that shield back real quick for Locke because he needs one. There we go. Alright, Locke. Finally put one of these on. You big doofus. I should probably go to the item shop. I don't think there's anything I can really get right now from the auction house. We will be going there much later for things that we absolutely need to get. But right now, there's just nothing in there that I think is worth our time. That we can eventually get better and much cheaper prices later on. So we're gonna stick with this. But I will say, while we have a moment, I'm gonna get some items. There. There we go. There we go, 8 tenths. Now I'm going to be much better off going forward. So with that, now that we've done this, we need to go up here. We need to talk to Owzer. Maria! Are you talking to me? Sorry, my mistake. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh boy, now I really am in trouble. Celeste looks just like Maria. It is spit an image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her. She's a famous opera singer. That person dropped it off. I don't know why they capitalized it. They say his name like, they say him person like it's like, you know, that thing dropped this off. He's the director of the operas here. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. My dear Maria, I want you for my wife. I'm coming for you, the wandering gambler. Who's this? Wandering, what's his name? You born on a farm, son? A blackjack-playing, world-traveling, casino-dwelling free spirit. Everybody say hello to Setzer, the owner of the airship. The airship's name is Blackjack. That's Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we could get that airship, we could make the Empire in no time. Let's set up a meeting with Setzer. So now we got the heist plan. We need to go put the heist into motion. So we are going to go down to the Opera House, and we are going to have our little Celeste here play the role of Maria. And she is essentially going to get kidnapped so we can heist away on the airship, the Blackjack, and basically Shanghai it. Please hit, thank you. So you'll fire dance these guys, it'll do some damage, blah blah blah. And it'll kill those guys off, and then Flash will basically finish these dudes off. So there we go. Now we have a winning 1-2 combo. Oh, and there we go. We got some level ups and some spells. So I learned Bolt, and it looked like Sabin learned Sleep. I think it was... yeah, he learned Sleep. So we learned our first spells. Hooray! Gonna defend. Gotta love that fire dance. Yeah. Oh, learn mute. There we go. Sabin's just learning all over the place today. So obviously, before we lock in here, I'm going to save. Because we are essentially going into a long sequence. So I hope you're all buckled in here, kids, because this is going to be a fun little diversion. Ah, you again. I read that letter. Setzer's coming to steal her. He'll probably appear right at the climax of Scene 1. He loves an entrance. Right. If only we could grab him then. Dear me, no! You'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. Then you're history. This is simply horrid. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. We'll let him grab her. We'll use Celeste as a decoy. After she's abducted, I'll follow him right to his airship. Are you mad? If something should happen to Maria... That's why the decoy. We'll hide Maria somewhere safe. Come again. You said she looks like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. Celeste will be our Maria. She'll lead us to the airship. Brilliant! Wait! I'm a general, not some opera floozy. Oops. Me, me, me. Do, re, mi, fa, hack, cough. Not bad, Celeste. I'll pretend to be Setzer and foil their little plan. Yes, it's Ultros the Octopus once again. Let's get ready. Celeste, it's showtime. Ah! Come on, read it! So I know this will disappoint some of you, but as I said before, I will not be singing any of the parts in here. So we will just be watching it all play out as though it is an actual opera. Because I do not want to spoil it with my terrible singing my singing skills. Or lack thereof. Besides, the music here is phenomenal. Amazing! The West and the East. We're waging war. Draco, the West's great hero, thinks of his love, Maria. Is she safe? Is she waiting? Dude just got flattened. It is kind of cool how they use like some obvious like noise tones to try and make it sound like he's actually singing, despite obviously not doing voice in these games. So now we are taking a break from the show. I'm going to the dressing room. Is everything okay? Go right ahead. Why is everyone singing? I'm right there with you, dude. So now we're going to go check on Celeste and make sure that she's all ready for her big number as Maria. And now Locke is going to get a nosebleed because she looks really pretty. Ay, ay, ay. Is that you? Locke, why did you help me escape back there? I once abandoned someone when she needed me. Somewhere inside you were saving her, weren't you? That ribbon suits you. On with the show. This is a big scene in which Maria senses that something's happened to Draco. You better check the score one last time. So basically this is how you remember your lines. You have to actually follow this thing and you have to do the lines as you do the play. And if you flub them, then you will basically have to go back to square one. Luckily I've done this so many times that I don't really need to do this, but I will do it real quick just so you guys can see. Way to walk right into the dressing room, Trump. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to read the score real quick just so everyone can catch up with it. Just so we need these ones. You basically have to remember the first line of all these stanzas. There we go. Okay, here you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs to the balcony, high atop the castle, raise the flowers to the stars. Hurry, you have just moments before scene 2 starts. So, here we go. We are going to go out on stage, and we're going to give them hell. The forces of the West fell, and Maria's castle was taken. Prince Ralse of the East took her hand by force, but she never stopped yearning for Draco. Next line is, "Oh my hero." the darkness. Must I? So what they don't tell you is they say that you have to do the flower part, but they don't tell you that you have to actually do a dance with him here. And you don't really have to dance, you can totally flub this whole thing, I believe, and it's fine, but yeah. But it's more theatrical if you follow him and do the thing as like a dance. Ha ha ha! So you get the flowers, go to the top of the stairs, and raise it to the stars. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Captain Crenshaw. I know that you probably wanted to hear the singing, but this is far better, trust me. And pause for applause. Prince Ralst is looking for a dance partner. Leave the past behind. Our kingdom is adopting the spirit of the East. Nailed it. Straight into scene 2, where they're all dancing in the parlor. And Locke is off stage watching her. Well done, Celeste. Now I'm going to find that letter. I owe you one, so I'm going to jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh. Better tell the impresario. Let's not act on any haste or anything, Locke. Let's just walk our way up there. What? Uh-oh. Action's going down. The survivors of the West attack! Impossible! Attack! Wait! Well, things are getting interesting. But how might he disrupt the opera? With that. Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Yeah, this is heavier than I thought. It'll take me 5 minutes to drop it. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the man in the room on the far right. He'll help you get up there. It's as good as done. So now we're on an actual timer, and we have to get up there in 5 minutes and fight him, otherwise he will drop it on her and kill her. So, the impresario asked me to have you press the far right switch. You can press those other switches, but I'm here to tell you they basically just take time away and they mess around. So we're going to go ahead and skip that part because we're going to go ahead and run up there. There we go. And we're going to fight every one of these mice because they give us good magic points, basically. So hopefully I will get all these nailed. There we go. I need to remember next time, fire dance, and then I have him do drill or chainsaw or something on the middle guy. As long as the middle dude appears, those things will always continue to show up. And Sabin's basically going to have himself like a maxed out Esper before we even get to this boss, so... hopefully that works. There we go. We're going to chainsaw that middle dude. Boom. Hooray! Yeah, I think he just learned the last one that he needed to learn, so... I'm gonna have him switch over to Stray. I'm still learning stuff on him. And he's learning stuff on Kieran still, so... okay, we gotta go. Because it will keep burning time even as you're doing that stuff, so we're gonna just keep fighting our way through. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to throw out a Rama Bolt Fist. Woo! That was kind of cool, even if it kind of did nothing. Chainsaw on the middle dude. Yeah! Oh, got him to learn Cure and Scan, and I got to learn Poison. Awesome. We're gonna just skip around that one because we're gonna just run straight to this dude. Whew, rats. Whoops. Boom. We just flattened both the heroes in the opera. Disaster! If the two heroes are flattened, the opera's over. Then who will win the girl? Oh, my boy Locke. Neither Draco nor Ralphs will save Celeste. I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, will save her. What an awful acting. Silence! You are in the presence of Octopus royalty. A low-born thug like you could never defeat me. Might as well make the most of this. Music! Long time no see. You've changed. Did you miss me? Let's see if you missed me. Oh crap, he's gonna acid rain us, I forgot. This might kill Sabin. I forgot. Oh wait, it didn't. Let me see if I can poison him. I forgot you can't cure on both sides. You have to cure one side or the other. I don't think I can steal anything from Ultros, so I'll try though. Oh, it doesn't have anything. What an unlucky day. Adios. We made him run. Got 2 gold points, or gold pieces. Damn it. Did it again. Just a darn minute. What a performance. Setzer. I'm a man of my word, Music Man. That's him? What a reversal! Thinking she's Locke's new queen, Maria is instead nabbed by Setzer. What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2. I love how these guys are actually out there in the orchestra playing the theme song to Setzer. I'll deal with you in a minute. It went foolproof. What a performance! Enough already. But this is the tough one. Part 2 begins now. Where's Setzer? He's coming. Who are you? You're not Maria. Setzer, we need your help. We have to go to Vector. We need this ship to get there. Look, if you're not Maria, I don't want you aboard. Wait. We were told your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you are the world's most notorious gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you cooperate, you'll be well rewarded. Come here. Yeah? Don't misunderstand me. I'm still not sure if I'm going to help you. The Empire's made me a rich man. Stop thinking for yourself. Many towns and villages have been smashed by the Empire. The Empire's already totally rotten. It's using magic to enslave the world. The Empire and my realm were allies until recently. The Empire will end up owning you. The Empire... evil? We all hate the Empire for the same reasons. That's why... you know, you're even more stunning than Maria. Enough. If Celeste becomes my wife, I'll help. Otherwise... What? Are you stupid? We haven't any choice. Yes, it's settled. But I have conditions. We'll decide with a coin toss. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'll go with you. Well, Mr. Gambler? Oh-ho, fine. I accept. Listen to yourself, Celeste. You can't become his wife. You just can't. Ready? I win. Now honor your part of the bargain. How unusual. A coin with identical sides. That coin. Big brother, don't tell me. I think you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. How low can you get? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Nothing to lose but my life. My life is a chip in your pile. Ante up. This unwieldy-looking ship really moves. Could it crash? When things fall, they fall. It's all a matter of fate. The ship's gonna be stuck out like a sore thumb. Better land some distance away. Right. I'll wait on board in case of an emergency. So who's loving that Mode 6, huh? All right. So we landed ourselves basically just south of there in a town called Albrook. And I guess we are going to go ahead and wrap it up here for tonight. I know we're kind of still a little earlier than we were last week, but I want to kind of keep this thing, at a good chapter pace. And what we're going into next is going to be kind of a long, drawn-out segment that I feel like is just going to, be a little too involved for us to want to try and stop in the middle of, and I really don't want to spoil anything, by having anything cut in the middle while we wait for next week. So, unfortunately, we will be calling it here tonight. But thank you all for coming. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to keep on doing this because this is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. And you better believe we have plenty more where this came from for next week. We are T-minus 2.5 weeks from Cyberpunk's release. So obviously, like I said, when the week that comes out, we will go ahead and cancel all these streams for the moment. But until then, we are going to keep going with this one. If you guys want to join me tomorrow, we will be doing more stuff with Dead Space 2. I am hoping to get really close to the end, if not possibly finish it off tomorrow. So I guess keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out for a possible super secret little thing. On the off chance that I get lucky tonight, I am playing through hardcore mode on my own personal time. So I'm going to see if I can get myself a fun little Easter egg to kind of round things out for tomorrow. So tune in and see if I make it. Other than that, we will be back with that tomorrow. We will be back with more Terranigma Tuesday and Thursday. We will be back with Mystic Quest on Wednesday. And we will continue doing this for the next couple of weeks. So thank you everyone so much for joining me. Check out my YouTube channel if you are watching this on Twitch. I have all my stuff uploaded there, so if you want to catch up with any of my other games and you want to know what's going on, just go ahead and check it out there. And I know I'm a couple episodes behind. I will get those uploaded tonight to make sure that everything is in set. I just want to make sure that I can edit a few things. Wasn't totally impressed with how I started out one of the previous ones, so we'll see. But other than that, thanks for joining me, guys. Have yourselves a good night. Bye.